everybody. Welcome to another episode of Movers and Shakers in Paarl. I am out of my mind excited to interview my guest today. So I've got Ruswahl Samaai here. Ruswahl Samaai, of course, everybody knows, South African athlete. Long jumper, African champion, Commonwealth Games, bronze medalist, and he's going to, I don't want to read his CV because there's a lot to say, but he can tell us a bit more about his 2018. It looks like he had a very exciting year. So he was here for a quick stint in Paarl, and I asked him if I can't chat to him quickly. So Rush,
Yep.
thank you so much for chatting to me.
Thanks for having me.
You well?
I'm good.
Good. So Rush, of course, you from Paarl, born and bred?
Born and bred in Paarl. Went to Amstelhof Primary School. Went to Paarlzig, but I was in Paarlzig Primary School for up until grade 4. And then my grandmother took me out of Paarlzig, took me to Amstelhof.
Okay.
Finished in Amstelhof Primary School.
Okay.
From there I went to Paarlzim and finished in Paarlzim up until matric.
Okay, cool.
I'm born and bred in Paarl.
All right, cool. So, born and bred in Paarl. So, where did the long jumping career start? Or was it first athletics, rugby? What happened?
I've always been a sports person. You know, I've always been sporty. When I grew up, I did every single sport it was.
Okay.
I played volleyball, I played soccer, I played golf, I played every single thing they used to play.
Okay.
And that all started off in primary school. You know, I always been one of the guys who always tried to be the best within the community. You know, as a young kid, racing against other kids from different blocks. You know, always tried to be them. But I think it all started off grade 7. I got a scholarship at Paarl Gymnasium for athletics.
Okay.
From Amstelhof heading into Paarlzim, and it's actually difficult to say, because for a couple of years within high school I didn't do any athletics, nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Nothing. The reason why I didn't do any athletics is because of the competitivity within the school of Paarl Gymnasium.
All right. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
There is so many stars, and now you're getting into the whole groove of trying to always also be the best, but you're always getting beaten. So you always end up being 4th or 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
You know, and I totally left it out.
Okay.
I didn't do athletics for 3 years.
Wow.
Nothing at all. I just played rugby, played club rugby, played school rugby, and that was it.
Wow.
And I told myself in 2008, the end of 2007, 2008, I told myself that I have a dream, you know, and I'm going to pursue this dream again. And then from there, it was just purely focusing on track and field, doing training on my own. And by then I was 14, 16. Walked to Dal Josephat Stadium, did my hill sessions at Milan.
Okay. Wow.
Everything on my own. When everybody was sleeping, I was up and about at 6 o'clock, doing jogs, doing everything. This is 14, 15. I think I already had an vision of what I wanted to do or wanted to achieve within the athletics world. You know, and then 2008, 2009, I got my first national colors.
2008?
2008.
2008. Okay, cool.
2008, I got my first national colors.
Wow.
And then from there, I told myself I wanted every single year afterwards. After 2008, and I got it every single year up until today.
Wow. So 8 years.
8 years.
Wow.
Straight.
Amazing.
So it's always been one of the things that I wanted to do. You know, and getting into the long jump, I started off doing triple jump, and then I got a knee injury in 2010. So
Okay.
I had to change, I had to switch. So that was a difficult period also, because I had to deal with a lot of pressure. I put a lot of pressure on myself, you know, doing rehab and all that. And a lot of people told me to quit. A lot of people told me to not to pursue my dream anymore.
Yeah.
But I knew I had a vision. I knew I had a goal.
Yeah.
And I just, regardless of what people said, I just went out there and do my own thing. And today I'm a...
Can we just count? What are we? 2-time... brag a bit?
2-time Commonwealth Games champions, 2-time African champion, Olympian, bronze medalist, world champs. I don't even know. I lost count, but every single thing has been built up through this moment and even beyond this moment. So this is not the end. This is only the beginning.
Wow.
Yep.
So tell me something. When you decided, like whenever I chatted to the other people, they always say they always admire Rush because he used to walk to Dal Josephat from.
Yep.
And I mean, was was that when at that age, was that drive like there already to say, I'm going to be a world champ, I want to be the best?
I think it's always been there. You know, like I said, 14, 15, you were walking through the roughest neighborhoods of Paarl in order to get to to Dal Josephat, you know, walking through Chicago, walking through Fletcher at 14, 15. So already personally, I think I already had a drive in order to become a better athlete or become the person that I am today. You know, so the dedication is always been there. And what's funny enough, I also work after school. I work for 12 hours shift. I work straight. I work at Tiger Brain's food camp.
Wow.
In Paarl, which is Langeberg with my mom.
Wow.
So I worked 12 hours straight. We work 6 in the morning, or the shift change every single week.
Yeah.
So normally I will go to work at like 6 in the morning, get back at 6 at night. So after 6, when I'm done working for 12 hours, I'll take a train straight to Dal Josephat. I'll do my training session. After that, I'll walk back to Amsterdam, which is by the time I get home, it's 9:10.
Yeah.
So which means I have to get in bed the next day 5 o'clock. I have to be up again to get to work.
Yeah.
So that is was the whole routine at a young age, you know. And I think that was the drive of me trying to pursue my goals, trying to pursue what I want in the sport. So it's always been there.
Yeah, no, I mean, do you think that going to gymnasium with all that competitiveness there pushed you more to be the...
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was in a school which is very competitive, very competitive, and you'll see, and you look up to a lot of these guys within the sport. You get guys who plays SA rugby, guys SA athletics, SA what. Every single Monday in school, you hear someone just reads the national colors, someone got this. And I think that was also one of the key points within the school or within myself to always drive, because I can hear people always getting achievements. They achieve every single thing every single Monday or throughout the year. And that is also one of the key points that I think Paarl Nation was it was on point towards what they tried to put into my mind, that there is no limits in the school. You reach beyond your limits. You go beyond your imagination, and you strive to be a better athlete.
No, 100%. So what is your, before a big competition, what's the routine? What are we listening to? M&M with earphones, silence in the corner?
I'm a very religious person, and a lot of people, you know, if you look at my social media page, you'll see I'll talk about God a lot of the times. You know? So when I wake up in the morning, even in the house, I'll play gospel music. This is even the routine before going to training. The routine I have before training is the same routine I use before competition.
Oh wow, nice.
It's the same.
Wow.
Nothing changed. You know, I'll listen to gospel for like 2 hours, and then after gospel, heading to the track or heading to training. That's where Eminem and all the hip hop and all everything comes together, because now I'm trying to get myself into that space. You know, get myself into the mindset of, okay, we need to get going. And sometimes music speaks so many things, it speaks so many words, you know, that you can relate to, and also take that words and, you know, let it motivate you. So when I get to the track, I'm pumped up. I'm ready to get a session. You know, sometimes I feel a bit lacking, but then I know for a fact that there's certain songs that's going to give me that boost in order to get a training done and get through it.
So what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Thank God for another day.
All right.
First thing in the morning, thank God for another day. Then after my lady, I have to kiss her every single morning, and then from there, it's the dogs. And after the dogs, it's heading to the track. I'm always late due to
the kids at home.
The kids at home. always late. You know, but it's something I really enjoy. But the first thing I wake up in the morning is thanking God for another day. Always.
So of course, Olympics is 2020. So of course, that's on the, what they call it, the kerstok in Afrikaans, the dream.
Definitely. Everything is leading up to Olympics now. We had 2017 World Champs. We have Commonwealth Games this year. Next is World Champs again in Doha. You know, so there's a big build up towards Olympics. But my focus is not Olympics yet.
Okay.
Although I know what I want to achieve. You know, within the Olympics, within the year of Olympics, or when Olympic Games arrive. But I'm not there yet.
Right.
You know, it's a stepping stone towards a bigger goal. So my mind is there. I know what I want. But I can't be focused on it a lot
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Because it's so far.
Okay.
We have to focus on the present. I have to focus on the present. I have to focus on what I need to do in order to get to that step.
Okay.
So 2020, it's not on the cards as yet.
All right.
You know, just trying to get through the day or through the year step by step, achieving my goals step by step until we get to that moment.
All right. Cool. So what are you doing when you're not practicing or you're not playing with the dogs? Are we an Xbox player, a FIFA player? What do we do?
PlayStation.
Right.
So you'll find me on the couch all day, every day. All day, every day, I'll be on couch. When it's rest time, when I don't, rest is complete rest.
Yeah.
With me, I don't do anything. I don't do core work. It's complete rest because a lot of athletes don't understand is that when you put in extra sessions, it's fatiguing the body.
Yeah.
So when you need the rest, when the coach says rest, some of the athletes don't rest. They do certain things.
Yeah.
You know, they want to do core, they want to do a jog.
Yeah.
Not me.
Okay.
When she says rest, I rest.
Right. So you have a coach
I have
a manager as well thing?
Every single thing.
All right.
So when she says rest, I rest.
Okay.
And that's where you find me on the couch.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. Play PlayStation, play Call of Duty, play war games. I don't play war games a lot anymore because of it plays with my mind a lot.
Yeah.
So I totally skip that and always just playing FIFA.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's it.
But how do you decide what events to do if you, like you're saying, you have to pick what you're fatiguing or, so I mean, if everybody, you've got that goal of 2020 or you've got the year and then you have your what's that, the DOA,
the Diamond League.
That's like that's big money.
It's big money.
And it's also puts under the fatigue, but you also have your
ultimate goals.
Your ultimate goals. I mean, how do you pick that? I mean, it's,
you have to be very careful in what you do.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very careful. You have to set out your goals first. You set out the goals, and then every single thing has to lead up to that goal.
Yeah.
Normally it will be World Championships or Olympic Games.
Okay.
You know, that's
I would understand that. Yeah.
That's the biggest goal. For me, I don't care about the money. I really don't care about the money. I care about improvement.
Yeah.
You know, I care about being the best athlete when it matters, where it counts the most. So you can beat me throughout the Diamond League all year, every day. I don't care. My goals is standing on the podium where it matters. You know, and I've established myself as a championship performer. Jump where it counts. Jump where it counts. Jump where you get a medal around your neck, not just money.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about improving. It's all about persistence. You know, and also being able to pick your meetings or your certain things and do things right. There's certain times, a lot of times, where a meeting will offer you big money, but you know for exactly you're not in the space to perform within by the meeting. You understand? So it's sometimes it's a personal decision in what you do because you know your goals.
Yeah.
And it's something bigger.
Yeah.
So I just choose carefully. Choose wisely, and do what I please or what we set out to do, and we don't change nothing.
Yeah. So I mean, I always have this thing of what's my best failure. So the failure in your life where you've learned your biggest lesson. What was that?
Olympics 2016.
Wow.
Olympic Games 2016. Biggest failure. I went into Olympic Games 2016 as the favorite to win a gold medal. No other medal, gold medal. The whole year was fantastic. The whole year was an awesome year. And then heading into Olympics, 2 or 3 weeks before Olympics, I got injured. Championship gone.
What?
The thing is, we weren't as experienced as we are now. You know, that's what I'm saying. We choose carefully where we're going to jump, where we're going to compete, and what we're going to do. Where 2016, 2015, I wasn't as in the ranks as yet.
Yeah.
So I needed to work my way back into the ranks or being recognized by the world. You know, and I did every single meeting there was. I did every single competition there was in order to get the respect from people.
Yeah.
You know, or within the sport. And then heading into Olympics, a month, I got injured. I got back into training again, and then 2 days before the Olympic Games, I got injured again.
What?
Got injured again, hamstring. Done.
Out.
But I still competed.
Okay.
I had a grade 2 hamstring. I told the guys to strap me, not so that the people can see that I'm injured.
Yeah. But do you have to disclose things like that? Or if you go to Olympics, like you say, I am injured, but
but
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah.
So we went there, and then I told them, okay, no, that was 2 days before. 2 days before the event, so everything was built up
Yes.
perfectly, and then boom. I told the guys, okay, me and my coach, we said we talked about it. We like, are we going to do it or not? We can withdraw,
Yeah.
but our whole goal was Olympic Games.
Yeah. 100%.
I told her, let's go for it.
Yeah.
And that by that time I had a grade 2 hamstring.
What?
So with a grade 2, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
You can't run, you can't jump. There's nothing you can do. I told the guys, strap my hamstring in such a way that people don't see that I'm injured. I don't want the world to say that, okay, he's faking stuff because he's not gonna get in the podium.
Of course, it's on the world stage on TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm the favorite to win the gold medal.
Wow.
And I told the physio, strap it in a way that people don't see what I'm going through. And yet I still made the final with a grade 2 hamstring.
Wow.
Which means it shows that I was in such good shape, even to make a final with a grade 2 hamstring. That what would have happened if I was perfect?
Yeah.
No injuries, nothing. It would have been a totally different ballgame. But I think I wasn't ready. I wasn't as experienced. It wasn't God's timing for me to stand at the Olympic podium. It wasn't His time because I wasn't as experienced. I was still very immature at that time. So I needed to learn in order to be who I am now. So that was my biggest failure.
Okay. If you had a billboard up on the N1, what would be on the billboard?
No limits.
Cool.
No limits.
Right.
And no limits on the N1 is a bit tricky because no limits means in your mind I can speed to 60.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But a billboard will be no limits. So many times, so often times that we put a limitation on our mind and our goals. We put this limit that I can only go this far.
Yeah.
I can only do that. But we need to start getting that out of our mind and start thinking no limits whatsoever. Circumstances should stand in your way of what you're trying to achieve or what you want. Oftentimes, a lot of times, especially in Paarl, we are so trapped within our circumstances. We blame our circumstances that we just stick to where we are.
Yeah, true.
And sometimes we just need to get out of that environment or get out of our mindset that there's a limit being put on, and we can't go higher or further, or we can't be a better person. We can't get out of this circumstances. So no limits. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals, and achieve it. If you fail, it's fine.
Yeah.
Failure is also a learning curve in order for you to get better.
Yeah.
Because you can always learn from your mistakes.
100%.
Always. So no limits. That is how it is.
So just before we go, so if you had 100 kids, standard 6 aspiring athletes in front of you, what would you? I mean, you've got a career now. I think it's 8 years. 2008, you've been a national South African athlete. What advice would you give them to strive to be the best?
Hard work, dedication, faith. That's the most important thing in order to reach your goals. Like I said, no limits. Don't let the circumstances fool you. Just go out there and do your best. The most important thing also with achieving your goals is your support structure. You need to be able. You need people that's going to support you no matter what. If you fail, they're always going to be there with you. If you succeed, they're still going to be there with you. And so many times you need to let loose of the people that's always trying to make you negative, always trying to be negative on you. Always surround yourself with positive people, no matter what. And like I said, circumstances is the failure to success. A lot of times, we just think about our circumstances. We're not thinking about our goals. We're thinking about the circumstances of what we are now. So forget about it. Walk. If you have to walk 10Ks, walk your 10Ks. If you have to take a train to work, take the train to the work. Know your goals, not other people's, but yourself, and go after your goals. And that's it.
Yeah, cool. Dude, are we going to play 30 seconds before you go?
I hate it.
Hey.
I don't like it.
Okay, but this is the kiddies one. I mean,
okay,
this is like
play
cat and dog and mouse.
Let's play.
Okay, so you take a card, right? I turn around, but I'm lenient with this because the minute is very short. Okay. So I'm in 30 seconds, so we can go.
Before 2 comes?
1.
Okay. With rugby, they have a break. It's called
halftime.
Yes. We are on planet
Earth.
Yes. It's a church that Muslims go to.
A mosque.
Yes. what I'm doing now is
Tapping.
yes.
See? I mean, tap. There's still 30 seconds left. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go quickly. Right. The thing that bites you at night when you sleep?
Mosquito.
In English?
Mosquito.
Right. That not the watermelon, but the smaller one with the orange inside. Yeah,
melon,
that one.
melon.
When you go to school, you go to? I've got grade 1, grade 2. What is that?
Primary school.
No, that's a very stupid one. Anyway, when you finish drying, there's just what at the bottom?
Coal.
The coal. Yeah, ash, yeah. And then, what is this?
Time.
Yeah. I've never finished, not finished. Water ski and class. I don't know what class
Water
is.
ski.
I wanted to say water, but then I had to cancel.
A sport. They do want to water ski.
Okay, that is all good. Rush, thanks so much for chatting to me.
All good,
dude.
Miles. Thank you so much for having me.
All good luck with your 2020 plans. I know it's on the mind, but I'm sure that's the end goal.
That's the end goal.
So what's happening after 2020?
We just have to wait and see.
Okay.
I have something big that I want to do. You know, outside athletics.
Nice.
So that's something that I'm planning on doing.
Okay, cool.
Within the community of Paarl. So
are we coming back?
I'm not coming back.
Oh, okay.
I'm not coming back.
Oh, just for one day. You must just 1 day is enough.
I'm not coming back. I'm trying to figure out ways to establish something within Paarl that's going to help the next generation get better.
Athletes.
Not just athletes.
Okay, cool.
I try to call it like a brother sisterhood type of thing where you teach the models about life. What's life about? I think we lack leaders in the community of Paarl.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to bring that leadership in the community and also try to get kids from off the streets.
Yeah, necessary. So like a mentor program type thing.
Like a mentor program.
Okay.
Yeah, where you can get maybe your breakfast, your lunch, everything, and you do your school work and anything. Everything. You can be up on there till 7 or 8 till when your parents can fetch you.
Awesome.
So we need to get out of the environment of what you stick into a different environment in getting the kids active.
Awesome.
So that's something I'm working on.
Dude, thanks so much.
All good, Miles.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Safe trip home.
Thank you.